Well, it's finally time for that Formable. It's definitely an interesting one when you look into the history of the Golden Circle. Now, in order to play the Confederacy, we're first going to have to play the United States. And the first thing we're going to do is justify a liberation war goal on Bermuda, send these 3 troops over there, and that's it. The other thing I like doing is sending the rest of the American troops over to Washington. And the reason I like doing that is because in case America becomes a player, I'm not technically griefing, right? I'm not deleting the troops. But if they become a player, they'll have to move their troops all the way from Washington over to the Confederacy. So that saves us a little bit of time. We'll see if I get banned or not. Anyways, concede terms, liberates countries, and you only want to release the Confederate States of America. Now we can play them. So the first thing we're going to do is advance the research and ignore safety regulations. We're going to select 2 of our million pop cities, build electronics, Miami motor, Jacksonville steel. Back to policies, we're getting rid of ignore safety regulations. Then we're going to justify on Bermuda and Jamaica. By the way, we start with 0 research, literally, mass attack, grand fleet, and mass production. Checking out our leaders, let's see what we got here. Unyielding, I'll take that guy. Now that we got 450 political power, limited conscription, and straight into nationalism. We're gonna do some spamming right here, by the way. Now, the good thing about nationalism is you have this state doctrine law, and generic gives you a plus 20% manpower increase. So we're making 11,000 manpower right now. As a fresh releasable, that's really good. That is not enough troops when at least 100k. Now let's go ahead and attack Bermuda. We're justifying on the Turks and Caicos and the Bahamas now. The Golden Circle requires all of this, by the way. Let's see if we can sell any of these electronics. 5 to USA, perfect. Okay, so we can get a lot sold. Yep, America became a player. Research improvements. Let's put this on auto research, by the way. Double right click. So we're building up quite the steel supply. We want to spend this on forts on these 3 cities right here. We want to protect these 3 cities. America just became a player, so I'm going to assume he wants to attack us. I'm also going to build a destroyer and a piece of artillery. We can do People's Army. We'll move these 3 tanks to these 3 cities. And there's another 15 steel, so build a fort on that city too. Gotta keep up these justifications. We'll justify on the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Move this artillery piece maybe right here. And also move this destroyer up here too. When America comes to invade us, we don't care about this part of our country. We only care about Florida, because Florida is where the entire industry is. And maybe just a little bit more tanks, by the way. Next up, we're gonna build fertilizer, 2 more motor, and selecting this entire side of our country, we're gonna construct a lot of civilian, as much as we can. Now, they updated the AI, apparently. It doesn't move sometimes. Like, whenever I attack the Turks and Caicos, it does move. But whenever I attack Jamaica, it doesn't for some reason. It's very weird. Oh yeah, and you're gonna need some oil as the Confederacy, by the way. Let's take a city right next to it in case we begin attritioning when we're attacking. Do something like that. There we go. Perfect. Now moving my way into Central America. Maybe we can sell some though. Let's see. And I'm gonna do max research spending. Honestly, a little bit more tank just for defense in case the Americans come at us. Mexico decided to attack America, so they're not going to be attacking us. But yeah, you want to be fortifying this position as much as you can. This is going to be your key to defending against the Americans. Oh, and Mexico left. Any good leaders? No, I'm looking for a political reformer or a head of government. I mean, really, once you get past America, your game's going to be easy from this point on, because when do you ever see the Caribbean as players? The most you're going to see here is maybe Colombia becomes a player, Mexico being a player, and America becomes a player. But really, you're not going to be seeing no action down here. Now, because we're also only defending Florida, we're only going to be developing Florida. So let's do that right there. And in fact, let's make our life a little bit easier and just call this develop. Arms from the fallen. And maybe we want to go a little bit crazier on defense. I know America's not attacking us right now, But just for the sake of, because this destroyer is not fully covering this part. I keep thinking the AI is going to automatically move. Why did they even add this to the game? It doesn't seem, it's like AI is evolving backwards. Before, AI defends their country by moving their troops, right? Now, AI just doesn't move. We're actually evolving backwards when it comes to the AI. It's crazy. We could be going a little bit quicker with the offensives right now. Most definitely. I'm going way too slow. And that's perfect. That's really an amazing defense right here. Could use a little bit more tanks, but ideally that's what you're going for. I'm gonna make, you know, just a bit of troops. Not much, of course. I don't know if I'd actually recommend that, but we gotta start expanding very quickly here. See the AI now moving? Very weird. Alright, we're done jungle specializing. Let's send these troops down here to Central America. I'm gonna set my military spending to maximum and our taxation to maximum, bro. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Just take over the Bahamas quite quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and declare war on Guatemala and all of these countries in Central America. I need the money. We get the money, man. What do you say? We probably need a lot more tanks. 3 million? We should be destroying his destroyers because we have the artillery coverage, right? I'm gonna move this artillery piece a bit closer to them. Yeah, we get that, I think. Nice. Looks like it paid off. Trying to take away our rights, man. Unbelievable. Downfall initiative. This one's a bit concerning. Florida, my beloved, the home of the Confederacy. Take out Cuba. We don't got no time for communism in this world. And I think this guy just made a lot of tanks. Hold on. He made 2K tanks. Okay. Oh, no. Reinforce. Oh, damn. He's actually intelligent. Why is this one attacker destroying my navy? What is this? Ah, don't come in here, buddy. Don't. Okay, he's charging my forts. We win these engagements, boys. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna need to get another piece of artillery. What the hell is that, America? 6K tanks. Let's make even more. You know what, America? You want to make some tanks? I'm gonna make even more, buddy. Let's do that. Yeah, let's go, buddy. Let's go. More tanks. More tanks. Why are bro's tanks actually strong now? What the hell happened? Did he go into tank tech or something? I can't lose this fort. We gotta reinforce this. More tanks, man. More tanks. How's the oil deficit looking? 700 oil. That's not good. We gotta get some oil. 1,500. That'll last us, maybe. Let's go. We just defended 10,000 American tanks. What's our deficit as well? Minus 11? I think it's time we do some type of counteroffensive right now. Can't just let this guy get away. We can use our destroyer for escort of these tanks. That attacker's gonna be wrecking my destroyer. Wow, Canada, the 100 million, I appreciate it, buddy. I'm gonna start scorching now. I know it's a bit scummy, but we're in a losing position completely. Keep an eye on this oil, by the way. We're minus 50. Not good, which means we gotta buy 60 just to upkeep that, and that costs 2 million to do. Bro, really got China to join the war against me. What the hell, man? Oh no, the debt again. I sent another 300 in just to kill those artillery. Yeah, nice. Oh no, how's the oil? 700? Declare war on Aruba. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. We're down to below 500 oil. Not good, not good. Okay, we took over Aruba, but that's not enough money to get out of debt. 300. They had 4,000 oil. Oh my gosh, that just saved us. Thank God. Put the pressure on him for a second, you know? Even if it's like barely anything. Oh, Canada's joined the war. I ain't been looking at the leaders either. Got tunnel vision. Don't have tunnel vision, by the way. It's a very bad thing to have. I'm pretty proud of that, I would say. We'll just auto-capture Colombia. Nice. China wants to wipe peace. We'll accept that. I don't have the military to just conquer this guy. I'd rather keep some of my army alive instead of just full charging it at America, you know? Cascadia just released itself. Ah, he's making it a bit more difficult on us. Oh, I think it's full scorching. Just gotta take over Mexico now. We'll be good to go. GG, well played, America. Oh my gosh, is that quantum computing in 2025? I'm not even gonna go into economy tech. We're just gonna go straight into infantry technology. Oh my gosh, I think that's it for America. Let's drop the research spending all the way. I think we're making money. Oh my gosh, we're making a big 1 million. Well, thankfully the AI doesn't move. That's the one good thing about it, so they won't be retaking the cities. I've played maybe 5 testing games as the Confederacy. And in all 5 of them, the Americans have attacked me. Just be expecting that. We're almost there, boys. 5%. I wouldn't say this was that hard, in all honesty. I mean, you just gotta make it past America. We'll do Manifest Southern Destiny. Let's get that done. During the American Civil War, our predecessors proposed for our nation to rule over the American continent. Now, together, we can make that proposal a reality. I'm gonna just stay in the server a little bit longer so we can also do this mission. Now, bolster Southern nationalism. Let's see what we got here. Despite our humiliating loss during the War of Northern Aggression, activism for Southern secession persists to this day. Our forefathers fought for states' rights, freedom from the Union, with the goals of secessionism coming out triumphant. We shall begin militarily integrating our God-given states. This shall be the first step towards manifesting Southern destiny. Turns out it was the second step. Definitely one of the more unique looking skin packs in the game, especially when you take a look at the tanks and the bomber. The bomber is an air balloon. Yeah, look at this tank. That just looks weird. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.